And the last transit I'm going to talk about is happening on Thursday, May 2nd. And this is the beginning of Pluto retrograde. So Venus will square Pluto, and then we have Pluto stationing retrograde on Thursday at 2 degrees of Aquarius. So that retrograde, I'll give you the dates for like how long we can expect that to happen. Um, Stationing retrograde on May 2nd, and then on October 11th is when it does its station direct. So May 2nd to October 11th is the full retrograde window. And this is the final touch point of Pluto in Capricorn. So Pluto starts its retrograde on May 2nd at 2 degrees of Aquarius, and it will get back into Capricorn on September 1st. So it'll have about 5 weeks of retrograde back into Capricorn. And then it stations direct at 29 degrees, 39 minutes. So it just barely touches back into Capricorn. And when it goes back direct, October 11th, it'll have another couple weeks of being direct in Capricorn. And I think by December, early December, late November, it'll be back into Aquarius, and it won't be back into Capricorn for 249 years. So this is our last bit of Pluto in Capricorn, and that Pluto in Earth sign, I mean, it's heavy stuff of breaking apart the establishment, breaking apart the status quo that is keeping us disempowered. And so if anything, we can think about, all summer long, we have Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto in that air sign energy of kind of mentally and conceptually becoming aware of where have we been kept apart from our power. What is it? What are those imaginal cells giving us of like, what is the future vision of who you are becoming that is compelling enough to get you to grow through the resistance that you may have in your body? And the last little leg of that Pluto retrograde is back in Capricorn. Like, what are the physical structures, the physical entanglements that do need to be taken apart, burnt down, transformed into something new so that you can live as your most empowered version? So that is all happening this week. So these are a powerful couple of weeks, considering we just had the Scorpio full moon this last week. And if you were at all all up in your emotions for the better part of this last week, please just know that's par for the course. Almost every person I talked to was like, I don't even know why I just fell apart. Like, yeah, we pretty much all did. So good job feeling your feelings. And this coming week is like a whole nother energy shift of like really getting in touch with what's possible, what your soul is imagining, which is definitely guided by what is it that you're valuing? What is it that you're choosing to live? What actions are you willing to take? Mars getting into Aries, your actions guide your results. So there's a lot in the energy soup that is shifting at this time, and I'm excited to see what unfolds for each of us individually. And I love that this space is here for all of us to be able to go through these radical changes in community, right? There is such medicine just in knowing that like you're not alone. You're not undergoing this turning to goo process. You're not the only one in the world, the only caterpillar that's resistant to getting in the cocoon. Like, that's normal. And we're all kind of right there together. And going through it together does take away so much of the darkness of feeling like the uncertainty of like, I don't know what's coming. That's okay. At least we're together, So thank you for letting me share about kind of this future week and this outlook that we have coming to us. And hopefully that makes it a smoother ride as we be with whatever it is that's wanting to be undone, whatever new growth is wanting to come online. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we're having some major epiphanies about that death and rebirth cycle that is currently having its way with us.